3 of the NFL season is here, and as usual, we are going to predict these games. This week we got some good games. Starting off with the Thursday night football game, the Jaguars or Dolphins at Jaguars. I think this is gonna be a very good game, but I'm gonna take the Jaguars in this one because simply I just think they have a better quarterback. I think Minshew's way better than Ryan Fitzpatrick, and the Jaguars really just have a better team all around. Yeah, I just think the Jaguars get the win here, like some kind of score like 29-25, something like that. Next game, Bears at Falcons. I'm taking the Falcons in this one. I think the Falcons really are going to wake up after that terrible loss that they had last week, blowing the big lead. I think they're just going to blow the Bears out. I mean, the Bears have a terrible offense. I don't think their defense can really handle Calvin Ridley, Russell Gage, and Julio Jones, of course. And not only that, they have Hayden Hurst, who I don't think Deshaun Gibson can really keep up with because he's really fast. And the Bears also, the Falcons also have Christian Blake, who in my opinion is a really good receiver, underrated, and he could also do some things um, against the Bears. Next game, Rams at Bills. I mean, this isn't a pretty easy pick to pick the Rams right here. Like, the Bills, in my opinion, I think they're like an 8-8 team. Like, I don't think they're very good. The Rams clearly are a very good team. Jared Goff, Tyler Higbee, all those guys balling out. I think the Rams should get this win. It's pretty obvious. I mean, the Bills really don't have any other corners other than Tre'Davious White. Well, the Rams have like 4 quality receivers in Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, I think Van Jefferson, and I think they have Josh Reynolds too. I still think they have. I think they still have Josh Reynolds. So I think that they get that win. Next game, Washington football team at Browns. I'm taking the Washington football team. Really, the Browns can't compete. I mean, they really don't have much that they can stop Washington with. I just think the Redskins or Washington football team are going to blow them out. All right, next game, Titans at Vikings. I don't think highly of both of these teams. I want to pick the Vikings, but they still aren't a very good team. I'm going to take the Vikings in this one. The Titans, they suck. The Vikings also suck. This is going to be a really low scoring game. Like, I think Tannehill's going to be running for his life with Yannick Ngakoue just all over his face. Yeah, I just don't see the Titans getting a win. I just don't see them starting off 3-0. They're going to take a loss. I mean, they should have lost last week, but, the refs screwed the Jaguars over. Next game, Raiders at Patriots. I don't know who to pick in this one. It's at Gillette, so Patriots have a home game. I don't know who to pick in this one. I'm going to go with I tried to pick all these games right because last week I went 5-11, which is terrible. So I'm gonna go with the Patriots in this one. So far, I feel like all my picks are kind of realistic. I have no upsets yet, I guess. Yeah, I just try and get these things right because last week I went 5-11. I think the week before that I went like 9-7 or 8-8. So really trying to do a good job. Next game, 49ers at Giants. I mean, I'm taking the 49ers. The Giants, they don't have Saquon Barkley anymore. Yeah, they still got some nice receivers, but it's not like they have a huge amount of leverage over the 49ers because the 49ers have Jason Verrett. They have Emmanuel Mosley, And they have good safeties, Jaquaski Tart and what's his name, K'Wan Williams. So I think the 49ers can still win, and I still think the 49ers have a pretty decent front. I mean, they have a Ziggy Ansah, they have Eric Armstead, they have Javon Kinlaw, they still have D Ford. Is D Ford hurt? I don't know if D Ford's hurt. If he's hurt, then it takes a huge hit. But yeah, I think the 49ers will win that game. Next game, Bengals at Eagles. Another tough one. I don't know. I'm gonna take the Bengals in this one. The Eagles just aren't playing well. I don't know. Should I just pick the Eagles? I'll go with the Eagles. I changed my mind on that one. I don't think that the Eagles can lose 3 straight. That's just not the Eagles. Yeah, I think the all around the Bengals are the team that's playing better, and maybe even might be the more talented team. Like, I don't know. They could be the more talented team, but I just don't see the Eagles losing 3 in a row. Next game, Texans at Steelers. I am taking the Texans. The Steelers struggle with Jeff Driscoll. I don't think the Steelers can really score much of points offensively. And defensively, well, I don't really think they can. Well, I think they can stop Deshaun Watson, but I don't think they can really like hold him like 10 points or anything. I think he's gonna score like somewhere around from like 20 to 25 points on them. Next game, Jets at Colts. I mean, this pretty obvious pick. The Colts, just all around the better team. The Jets aren't talented at all. Like, what talent do they have in this game? Sam Darnold, Bradley McDougald. Like, that's it. Like, really nothing else. Brian Poole, Marcus May. Could put those guys in. Like, Denzel Mims is on IR. Le'Veon Bell is on IR. Like, Jets just aren't talented. But I am rooting for the Jets. If the Jets beat the Colts, I mean, the Colts should straight up there. If the Jets beat the Colts and Phillip Rivers can't score more than 17 points, I think the Colts should cut Phillip Rivers. Next game, Panthers at Chargers. Pretty obvious pick. The Chargers just a better team. They performed really well last week, and I mean the Panthers are nowhere as talented as the Chiefs. So yeah, I'm taking the Chargers. And next game, Buccaneers at Broncos. I'm taking Tampa Bay in this one. I think the Buccaneers win this game. I just don't think the Broncos can win it without a starting QB, without Cortland Sutton, without Von Miller. I just don't think they can win this game. Next game, Seahawks at Lions at Cardinals. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals in this one. I want to pick the Lions a lot, but I just don't think Matt Patricia is the right coach to lead them to a win over Arizona. Next game, we got the Cowboys at Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Seahawks in this one. Should be a pretty easy win for Seattle. Dallas, I love what they did last week. I thought Dak Prescott played phenomenally there at the end, but I just don't think that the Cowboys can beat Seattle. Next game, Packers at Saints. This is going to be a game. It's going to be a very, very good game. Very, very good. I'm going to go with the Saints. This is going to be a great game, but I think the Saints are at home. Even though the home field advantage shouldn't be that big because I don't think there are fans at that stadium. But I just don't think the Saints lose 2 in a row. And I just don't think Sean Payton and Drew Brees will let that happen. So I think the Saints win that game. Next game, Chiefs at Ravens. Another game that's going to be really, really good, but I'll take the Ravens. I mean, like, Chiefs just... The Chiefs are one-dimensional. I mean, the Ravens have the best offense in football, and also, in my opinion, they have the best defense in football. I just don't think the Chiefs can do it. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is going against the best defense in football. He's not going to do that great. Yeah, he'll get his plays here and there, but he's not going to do that great. Lamar Jackson is going to shred the Chiefs' defense into little pieces. The Chiefs are going to come in here cocky. Oh, we win this, we win that. And guess what? The Ravens are going to kick them in the face, and the Chiefs are going to be crying because the Ravens are going to beat them up so badly that I just don't think the Chiefs can ever recover from that. Of course, they'll still win their games, but I think that's going to be such a bad loss for them that I just don't think that they'll ever let I just don't think the Chiefs can win this game. I mean, I still think they're going to be a good team, playoff team, but I just don't think they can beat Baltimore. I think the Ravens can blow them out easily. Score prediction, this one, I'm going to go 59-22. Ravens win. But yeah, tell me you guys' thoughts on this this week of football. I feel like I should do good this week. I went for more of the safe picks in these games. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my video. See you guys in my next video.